often in project management, we share documents via SharePoint links or even OneDrive. The presentation that you see is often a way that this has been done in the past. Rather difficult for your audience to have to potentially take a photo and type in the link manually in order to obtain the information. But wouldn't it be good if you could utilize a QR code to turn this into this, or even this? Well, in this video, we're going to show you how you can use the nice combination of Excel and Python to make QR codes for any link. It's easier than you think. Now, let's say we want to place our QR codes in this column next to our link. So we'll put a heading in there, QR codes. And the next thing we need to do is to actually import the QR code library. So you select an empty cell away from the area that we want to work in and go to the Formulas tab and then Insert Python. This will activate your Python code. So we want to go Import QR code. And then underneath, in inverted commas, go QR code imported. And then go Control Enter. And you'll see that we have confirmation there that the QR code library has been imported. So that's all well and good. So next, we're going to want to add our QR codes that correspond to the link. So we want this cell to contain a QR code with the link in the C column. So to do this, once again, activate your Python code and go QR code dot make, and then open a bracket and select the cell that you want the corresponding QR code to connect with. Then we close the cell, we go dot show, and then open and close the brackets, and then go Control Enter. And you'll notice there that Python's indicated that there is an image. So to access, or indeed show that image, go to this drop-down menu next to your Python codes and select Excel value. And there you see your QR code. Now, if we expand that a little further by dragging that row and expanding the width of the row, you can see we have a beautiful QR code ready to go. Now, the QR code there is to a previous video that I made on showing critical and near critical tasks. So let's test it. Let's see if it works. So I'm just going to grab my phone, line up the camera to the QR code, and there you have it. It goes to YouTube and to the video that it corresponds to. Now, to expand this to correspond to the other links, simply double click on the bottom right hand side of the cell, and you'll also get the corresponding QR codes at your convenience. So an excellent template in order to keep on your files to quickly generate a QR code with minimum fuss. Now, what do we do if we want to dress up our QR codes and add a little bit of color to it? So you can see here I've set up a new sheet with our links that we want to create QR codes for, and this is the color of the actual QR code, and I've also shown the background color. Now, you can simply type out basic colors, or you can actually use the hex codes as well. Python will recognize both, but make sure that the color is spelled out correctly. Now, in sheet 1, we had already imported our QR code libraries, so we don't need to do that again, but we do need to put together some QR code specifically for these new colored QR codes. So to do that, we'll select the cell of the corresponding link that we want to create the QR code for, and we'll go Insert Python. Now, the first line that we'll put in will be QR equals QR code dot capital QR, capital C, ODE, open bracket, close bracket. The next line add QR dot add data, and you can double click the prompt. And then we are going to select the link that we need. So open bracket, select the link, close bracket. Now the next line is all about dressing up our QR code with color. So let's add the code that we need in order to bring this about. So to begin with, go QR dot make underscore image. And there you can see we can select that straight away, double click. And then open bracket and go fill color, which is fill underscore color. And then equals, and then select the cell which contains a color, which is in our C column there, which is red. Then we want to divert our attention to the background color. So we go comma and direct it to background color, which is back, B-A-C-K, underscore color. Then go equals, and of course that is the background color, which in this case is white. Then we're going to close the back brackets and type in dot show, open and close brackets, and then go Control Enter. And there, Python has indicated that there is an image. And like before, to get that image, go to the drop-down menu next to Python there and click Excel image. And there we have our red QR code with a white background. Now, like before, we'll double click to drag this down. And we've got blue and black with the corresponding hex code color values. So I'm sure you'd agree this is an excellent tool or template that you can take with you throughout your project management life. And getting back to our original presentation, you'll agree that this looks much, much better, and this can be a lot more appealing and make it a lot easier for your audiences to access your links or indeed your project management documents. Thank you for watching. We'd love to hear from you. Please subscribe and please feel free to leave a comment. We'd love to hear your feedback.